Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
What's up, guys? This is the Two Claps Podcast. I'm your host. I'm Brian, and we're fucking back with my man Memo, aka Guillermo.
Yes, I'm here.
You all snuggled up.
I'm all warm and cozy.
It's not that cold, baby. I'm in Hoochie Daddy shorts and a t-shirt. You're snuggled up in a hoodie. What's wrong with you?
I like being warm. I like feeling nice.
I thought you're gaining some weight. You're up to 220 now.
Yeah.
You're trying to be a big body.
I'm getting some size.
Yeah.
Trying to be like you.
Yeah, you are. So, guys, a couple things I want to go over. I never do go over this, and I don't know fucking why I don't. One of my main businesses I don't talk about a lot is I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. Help you level up in business and life. When I coach people, you will level up. And I do mentally, physically, and business coaching. So we focus on 3 areas. Mental is a huge aspect. I help you with that. Fitness, physical. You're going to level up in that. I do that as well. And then your business. We talk about if you have a business or your business where it's at. We focus on goals and tactical things that help you level up. So it's kind of a 3-in-1. You got to hit all those areas. But if you guys need any coaching, hit me up. Let's get on a conversation. I want to talk to you about it. I want to help you. I want to help grow that business. So I never talk about it, but if you don't know, now you fucking know. Another thing, please share the podcast. We're trying to grow this. We put a lot of effort into it. We don't run ads. We don't promote it as much as we should, honestly. So when you share it, when you tell people, that's everything to us. Right, Memo?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I spoke at an event last week. Another thing, I'm trying to speak more. The more I speak, the better I get. Share my story, share tactics that I've used to become successful. I was at my friend Kale and Trevor, the Real Business Owners, their event in Laguna Beach. They have an amazing group of entrepreneurs. I spoke at that event. I killed it. It was great. If you have an event, if you have something coming up, I can't even fucking talk. You have something coming up, hit me up. Event, speak to your employees, whatever you want me to do, inspire, motivate, teach, I'm willing to do it. I love doing this shit. So that's enough with the salesy shit. Got that all fucking past us. I'm going to come with you some fire. Something I talked about on Instagram the other day. Something that's close to my heart because I've fucking done it and I've experienced it multiple times. And that's the thing I try to do. When I preach, when I talk, when I teach, it comes from the soul. It comes from passion. It comes from experience. I'm not out here trying to tell you about something I think you should do or you need to do that I've never fucking done. So no, when it comes from me, it's real. It's something I've lived, I've actually experienced, I've done. There's power in that. I'm speaking from experience. And I talked about it the other day. You know, fitness is really the cornerstone for everything. I keep going back to it. It's my main fucking passion. It's something I can talk about and I live it because I love it. It fires me up. You can hear it in my voice. It just happens when we start talking about fitness because Memo knows I do this shit every day. Today, I fucking brought my son in here. I woke up at 4:45. I had my coffee. I had my mushrooms. Microdose every day. Hit me up for info on that too. Woke my son up. Brought him into the gym. Came to work. Brought him into the gym. He fucking killed it. The kid fucking put up 70-pound dumbbells on incline like butter. And the thing is, I've been helping him level up since he was 12 years old. He's 15. He's been working out for 3 years with me, teaching him game. That's why he looks the way he looks. He puts in the work, and he has someone teach him to do it the right way. That's why if you want to level up, you got to learn from someone that's done it. Yeah, you can try it yourself, but it's a lot more effective when you work with someone that's done it. And I've been working with him, and he puts in the work. But the thing with him is his mental game. He's younger. Some kids are overly confident. Some kids are less confident. For him, it's a mental aspect. He's never done 70-pound dumbbells. I know he can do it. I believe he can fucking do it. We go in there. The heaviest he's ever done is 60, and he pumps those bitches out like nothing. I'm like, this kid, he could honestly probably do 80s for 5 to 8 reps. But I know him. Mentally, it's something I'm trying to work on with him. His confidence, his mental aspect, mental game. Like I said, I coach on it. It's something that needs to be built and harnessed. And we were in there this morning. He's in a fucking grumpy ass mood. I flipped out on him. I'm like, what the fuck are you bumbling and grumbling about? I know it's early. I know you're tired. Your goals don't give a fuck. You asked me to wake my ass up early to bring you in the gym to train you, and now you're in a bad mood? That's not how we get down. We're fighting at 5:20 in the morning in the gym. Both of us tired. But that's how it goes with fathers and sons sometimes, you know? But I'm just trying to instill these qualities in him at a young age, because him at this age, if he can take this on, I didn't have those qualities. I did, but not as much as I'm instilling them in him. And I'm like, we're fucking PRing today. We're doing 70s today. He looks at me like, nah, Dad, nah, I ain't doing 70s. I never done. I'm like, you're fucking doing 70s. I'm like, stop thinking about it. Physically, you can. Your mind is stopping you. You guys need to think for a second. This is a 15-year-old kid. I'm talking to my son, but this applies to all of you in your life. When you can actually do something, but your mind, you stop yourself because mentally you don't believe in yourself. He didn't believe he can do the 70s. I knew he could do the 70s physically, and I'm trying to help him grow his mind and have more confidence in him. Just like you need to grow your mind, have confidence in your abilities in fitness, in business, everything. It all stems from the mind. If you don't believe you can, you have no chance. Regardless if you can or can't. I'm always pushing him. He tries them. He does them like butter. 10 reps, 70s, like nothing. And he's like always. He's like, I'm like, I fucking told you, right? And I said, next time we're doing the 80s. Anyways, I got off on that tangent. So I go home. I do my stairs. I get cleaned up real quick. Boom, I'm back to the warehouse here with my man Memo, starting the day out right. Podcast, energy. It's graining out there, but I'm feeling good today. Memo, smile, please. There he is. He's got a haircut. He's looking cute. His workouts are going good. How are you feeling, man?
I feel strong.
I saw you posted something the other day. You gonna start shooting people again? You wanna start shooting people again?
Yeah, just more back to the way how I originally started was like just shooting models for more of an artistic style. That's what I've always done. That's how I always had fun shooting, kind of deal. It's not really work for me. It's more just a hobby. It's fun for me, kind of deal. So
artistic style as opposed to what
opposed to like here to where it's a very specific way we shoot, and it's a brand. So, brand focus. It's not really model focus. It's brand focus for clothes, things like that. Yeah. So there they can be dressed up, glammed up. I can make the lighting look crazy. I can do whatever the hell I want because it's my shoot. It's my photos, my stuff.
How about this?
What's up?
You ever thought about this? This is for me to challenge you a little bit.
What's that?
That what you just said right there, that vibe and that passion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you're passionate about this, but I can tell when you posted that what you said, it felt different.
Yeah.
And I want more of that for you because I want you to be here for a long time. I want you to grow the fuck with this company, and the best way to do that is if we can infuse that feeling as much as possible with this. And I get what you're saying, but I'm challenging you. That more creativity, that more lighting, whatever you said, fuck around and find out. Try that with our shit.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be mad at you.
Oh, yeah, I will.
So
Don't worry.
I'm saying, I know you're thinking this way, but I'm challenging you to open your mind because you know me. I mean, yes, I'm very detailed and I do fucking like things a certain way. That's just how I am. I have a good eye. But I'm not against you being creative. I'm not against you doing that shit you just said and infusing more of that passion and stuff with this brand because this is our brand.
Yeah.
So if you think it can help change it up, spice it up, whatever, I'm not against it.
Of course.
So don't think of it two separate ways like that because I want you to infuse your passion with that. So if you can spice it up, they'll probably come out different and fire. And I feel like we need some different shit anyways because it's almost like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So just think outside the box like that. Do what you just said, but with this brand, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay. We'll see.
I'm not against it. You know I'm always going to try new things. So...
Oh, we know you are.
Yeah. So what I want to fucking talk about is fitness. Like I said, the cornerstone of everything in your life. Okay? And if you're listening to this, what I talk about is your confidence, your physical fitness. Are you ready to take your shirt off wherever the fuck you're at and stand there with pride? Proud of what you represent. Proud of what you've worked for. A lot of us can't say we are. I've been on the opposite side of that a lot of my life where no, I'm not prideful to take my shirt off. No, I'm not confident to take my shirt off. That's a very, very powerful place to be. And this is for men and women. You know what I mean. I'm not saying take your shirt, but you know what I mean? Just in your body, in a sports bra and leggings, like confident. And you don't have to look a certain way. I don't mean you have to be chiseled and 6% body fat. That's not what I'm saying. Because we all have different thoughts in our mind what we're confident about, what we feel good about. And that's a different look. It's definitely not obese like this fucking generation. And they fucking, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it because I've been in fitness. I've helped people change their lives. I've saved people's lives that were obese and lost 200 pounds working with me. But this generation, these fucking companies that are showing these people that are not healthy, and they're putting that up on a pedestal and they're glamorizing that, I don't fucking agree with that. I'm sorry. You can. That's your choice. I don't. It's not healthy. It's not right. That's a fine line, and that's a slippery slope you're playing with there. But what I'm talking about is whatever your definition, whatever you feel comfortable in your own skin, where you're confident as fuck. You walk in a room, you're confident. You're confident the way you look. You're confident the way you feel. Getting to that place physically, through fitness, through your nutrition, through your training, is a very, very powerful place to be. And I promise you, if you start putting that first, and it should be first, because it's your health, it's your life. You're going to live longer for your kids. You're going to be healthier. There's no reason why that's always in the back burner. And I'm going to talk about that. It always goes to the back burner. You focus so much on your business and quote unquote success and growing this business and making that paper, and fitness goes to the wayside. It's happened to me. It happens to a lot of you. I'm preaching from experience because I've done that shit. Memo saw the pictures. He didn't even recognize me.
Nope.
So I've lived it. But what I'm saying, if you fucking put your fitness first, that confidence, that feeling, it's unstoppable. It fucking flows over in everything in your life, in your business, in your meetings, in how you conduct yourself. You will be more successful. I guarantee it. It's not a question. It's a fucking fact. Not only that, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good. You're going to live longer. Don't you want to live longer? Do you want to see your kids grow up? Do you want to have grandkids? What the fuck? There's zero negatives to that shit. Period. But we get comfortable. And there's main times in people's lives this happen. I've talked about it. I'm going to talk about it again. When you're single, everybody's single, guys and girls. You're eating good. You're working the fuck out. You're looking the best you've ever looked to attract the opposite sex. Because you want to attract the opposite sex. That's the goal, right? I'm single. I either want a relationship or I just want to tap a bunch of ass. Whatever the fuck you're trying to do, you're trying to look good when you're doing it. That confidence, that feeling. You put your best foot forward. And then we get in a relationship and we fall in love and we get comfortable. And both parties, usually, it's happened to me, not both parties, because my lady always looks amazing. I'm the fucking one that gets to be a fat ass. Somebody gains weight. They get comfortable. You get comfortable. You got that person. You landed that hot chick or that hot guy. Now you're going to lay off the gas. The goal's been achieved. This is a lot of parallels in business too. Think about it. Fitness and business. You get to that success in business. Lay off the gas. I made some money. Stop doing the things that got you there. Whether that's your daily routine, the things in business that got you there, or fitness. Eating right, your nutrition, working out certain every day, doing some kind of physical fitness because you were trying to attract someone, but now you attracted them, now you got them. So what's the point, right? And you gain 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds and you don't look like the same person. You don't feel like the same person. You have pride in who that person is? Look in the mirror. Because when it hits me is when I see a picture. Because I'm very mentally strong and I'm very confident. So I look in the mirror and I see a certain motherfucker. And we all know, you all know what I mean. Then you see a picture and you're like, what the fuck? My cheeks look like a bowling ball. That's where I hold it, in my face and my fucking gut. How do you think your spouse feels? I know your spouse loves you and they tell you they love you if you're fat or you're fit. But deep down, that's not the truth. You attracted that person and then you turned into someone else. And honestly, it's probably the root to a lot of relationship problems. Think about it. A physical aspect to a relationship, attraction, is a huge part of a relationship. And if you attract someone, they fall in love with a certain person, and then 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, it happens fast as fuck, trust me. I can put on weight in 6 months, look like a different person. I can also lose it in 6 months and look like a different person. And then you turn into a different person, and and your spouse loves you, and looks aren't everything, but I'm telling you, physical attraction, having sex, being physical is a lot to a relationship. And it goes both ways for guys and girls. You deserve to be your best self, not only for yourself, but for your spouse. It's not fair. It's not fair to the relationship. It's not fair to lay off and do that. And I've done it. So I'm challenging you. Don't let off the gas. You should want to keep that person attracted to you. You ever think about it like that? It's just wild to me. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just wild to me that, and it happens like crazy in the society. And then you wonder why people cheat. You wonder why people look other places. There's multiple different reasons, but I promise you, if you're the bad motherfucker that you were when you met your lady, or ladies, you put your best foot forward and you have pride in your appearance and what you look like, and you don't lay off because you owe it to yourself and your partner, I promise you, a lot less of that will be happening. A lot less of looking sideways, looking other places will start happening. Think about it. You know I'm fucking right. You know in your gut I'm right. So if it's you, that's okay, because it's been me. I've done it. I've lived it multiple times. I've been there, and it feels like shit, and I feel like shit. And everything else suffers when I don't have that confidence that I have now, when I'm looking on point, when I'm training on point, when my nutrition's on point. That shit is fucking powerful. So if it's you, get back to it. It can happen quickly. You can lose 40, 50, you can gain or lose weight quickly. You just need to be consistent and fucking disciplined. And I know I've talked your ears off on that shit. Every day, consistent and disciplined with your eating and your training. And it's going to take 3 to 6 months, but huge transformations. That's a short amount of time in the span of your life. Spark that fire back in your spouse and your relationship. Look good naked. Get back to who you were when you first met and you were fucking like rabbits. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Part of the reason why that passion and that fire dies is why I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not the same as when you first get together, but can you imagine if you had that same physical and fire attraction you had with each other from the start all the time? It dies off because you change the way you look, you change your habits, and you get fucking comfortable. Comfort fucking kills relationships. It kills businesses. I'm gonna say that again. Comfort fucking kills relationships and businesses. So don't get comfortable, stay uncomfortable, and challenge yourself. And like I said, the other time it happens is business. Business. I know building a business is hard. I've built a business from zero with my 2 hands. It's fucking hard. And the focus and the energy that goes into it takes a lot to get from where I was to where I'm at now. And being fit, eating healthy, that's a full-time job too. It's not easy. None of this shit is easy. None of it. But you can do it all. I can do it all. And I am right now. And the excuse is I'm too busy. All my energy is going for the business. It's blowing up. It's all I do. Motherfucker, you have 45 minutes a day to do some kind of exercise. I don't care how much your business is blowing up. Your focus and your heart and your passion isn't there. You're focusing on the business. But I promise you, if you focus it to the fitness, all that shit I talked about will improve your business, and actually it will improve everything about your business. And you control what the fuck you put in your mouth. Okay? We all do. Don't put shit that's not healthy for you in your mouth, and you won't gain fat. Pretty simple concept, but and that's the other time I notice. And that's the times in my life and the times in my peers' life that I see we go through these stages where we gain weight, and it's typically those times. But I'm here talking to you about I've made the mistake and I've come back, and I will never go back. Ever. You will never see me overweight, out of shape like that last transformation I posted from a couple years ago. I'm in a place now mentally at 40 years old that I've never been in my life. That's why I'm qualified to coach on mental toughness, because I've been through some shit and I've built it up through experiences. I'm not talking about mental toughness at 25 years old trying to sell you some fucking program. I'm a 40-year-old OG that's been through life experiences, and I've been at a lower place mentally, and I've gotten here through reps and through experiences. That's why I can fucking speak on it. So that's really the only point of this podcast, man. I just wanted to dive in that, give you some fire, give what I feel about, because it's a really passionate subject, because it's really affected me. And being vulnerable with you guys, it's fucked me up multiple times in my life. But it's made me who I am, and it's part of my story. And I'm proud to talk about it, and I'm proud to talk about it to help you guys out. Don't make the same mistake that I did. There's no reason why you should. Your business and your significant other deserve more. They deserve the best version of yourself. And you deserve the best version of yourself. Bottom line. No excuses, nothing. And that's it. If you feel like I'm talking to you, there's a reason. And the good news is, make a fucking change. Make a fucking change. Hope you guys like this episode. I really appreciate if you share it. This message needs to get out there. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We're out.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.